Hello, everyone. Happy holidays, and today we're trying something a little different. Instead of playing Fortnite like usual, it, I tried streaming with that. It would not work. It was glitchy for some reason, so we're trying this instead. Today we're playing the classic TMNT game that is not classic, but it's fairly recent, but is based off of the OG series. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge. All right, so basically, heroes you can choose from: Leonardo, Mikey, Raph, Donatello, April, Splinter, Casey Jones, and who these people are: Mondo, Gecko. I don't know who this is. They, since this is survival, we're gonna choose. Each time I die, I have to switch characters. Also, this Leo skin is based off of the Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series. So they have different skins based off of the different series, which I think that's just great. As you can see, more pixely arcade version. Like it looks like the arcade game. Functions fairly similar. For each of these, we got 3 lives. If you lose all 3 lives, we got to switch characters. That's our rule. Up, Bebop. Yes, Bebop. Rocksteady is the other one. Also, there's 3 supers. So there's this. There is the dash one, and then there's a jump super, which I will show in a bit. Just gotta. All right, there we go. We got the jump super. It's different for every character. Also, I love how the Foot Clan has so much personality in this. Like just not all the time. Sometimes they'll just run up. Basically, this is kind of just like a comic relief game. Like the whole thing is comic relief. Got Foot Clan Gaming, or not baking. We had them gaming earlier, and our okay, we're getting destroyed. I did not know I could do that. And of course, how to heal is pizza. Because not TMNT without pizza. I have played through this game before because in order to unlock Casey Jones, you do need to beat the game. So story mode is just 16 levels. I want, yeah, 16 levels. The boss fight every level though, so it's gotta make it somewhat difficult. Okay, could have timed that a bit better. Well, we made it through the first level, haven't lost a single life yet, somehow. I really gotta work on aiming these better. There we go. Leonardo looks so horrifying doing this. And there's Rocksteady. Alright, so basically the difference between story and arcade is just like arcade, if you die, you gotta restart. That's basically it. For us, if we die, we change characters. Have to say, I never use Leonardo. Not once, so I don't fully know what I'm doing. What does this power thing do? I actually didn't fully know because I haven't played this that much. I haven't played this in a hot minute. Oh, also, obviously you can't hear it because my mic doesn't allow other sounds. but there's just the TMNT theme song playing as you play through this, which is the attention to detail is amazing. All the characters are so true to themselves as they would normally be in, like, a show or something. Like, what's Leonardo? He's, like, the calm, cool, collective one most of the time. His emote is just that. Like, it's such a fun game to play that does them it does the source material so much justice. Oh, also incoming, like, incoming. Also, they made the Foot Clan robots in this because gotta make it kid friendly somehow. Also, if you fall down the hole, like, if you fall down the manhole, they comment, which is I okay, didn't mean to do that one. Also, there is another fun thing, but since I don't have a partner to play with currently, I am unable to show you. But basically, if you have a teammate and they get knocked down, the way to revive them is to basically what they do is they offer them pizza by their sleeping body, and that wakes them up, which is absolutely amazing. And second boss fight, time with Rocksteady. With what looks like an orb shotgun and grenades. I don't fully know that much about Rocksteady, so I don't know if this is. I never watched the original show. I should do that though. That'd be fun. I don't know too much about each character, but I know for most of them some parts. Some parts. I know a good amount about the turtles because I've yeah. I'm just gonna stop talking about that now because I'm boring myself. And apparently I just got a one up, so now I have 4 lives. we just lost. All right. Oh, and in the background, there's Bebop just doing a news report in the background. That's the attention to detail in this. It looks arcade, but is such high quality. Anyways, Rocksteady. And intimidating face now. Looks genuinely angry. Mutants on the run. What they Yellow shimmy. One thing about this game, these little fly things are the worst enemies to face. They are so hard to hit. You have to jump just to hit them. And even then, it's difficult to know where they are. The shadows are blend in with the background sometimes. Good amount of the time, you don't really need to defeat them to move on. You just gotta like survive them. Oh, okay. Now the boss fight. Basically, avoid the bombs and deal damage to the car, which apparently easier said than done. Do a little shimmy. Right, charge the super. Healing pizza. All right, now Time for this boss fight. Fighting him again. This time, Bebop has mace for some reason. Also, funny little side mention. I love how their car has like turtle shells, like turtle shell imprint on it, which I think it's supposed to be like showing how much they hate them, but it kind of just seems like they like really just love the turtles for it. Just I don't know. It's funny to me. All right, this okay. This it's so hard to maneuver with a skateboard. Otherwise, you won. And I got one life left. So I find it funny how the people aren't scared of the turtles, more so scared of the ninjas. Oh, giant mutant turtle. Another Tuesday. Ninjas in PJs. That's horrifying. Like for most of them, the most these ones. I don't know if that's an actual weapon, but it just looks like they're using a jump rope. It's probably an actual weapon I don't know about, but look at this. They're just goofy little guys looking like Deadpool, having somehow licking lollipops through their masks. I don't know how that works, and you don't need to because it's video game logic. A little toucan. Look at that. How can these guys be threatening? There's no way. I don't know about it in the show because, like I said, I haven't watched it. But are they this funny in in the original show? If so, I am 100% watching it. Like so, like some of also okay, some of these, yeah, they're intimidating. Guy with an axe, people, guys with bow and arrows, but most of them are just. There was one person, like a level or two ago, there was someone who was just using like a pipe. Well, yes, yeah, that's gonna hurt, but not as intimidating as like a bow and arrow. Oh, they got a white tiger. That's nice. Nice little touch. Oh, also, the monkeys will throw stuff at you, throw bananas for some reason. I guess they don't like the turtles either. I think they just throw out whoever's closest. Look, if you just walk, they throw bananas at you. Aw, look at that. Look at this guy. Hey. I will say they do have to be incredibly strong to be able to lift a sewer grate because those are, in actuality, those things are heavy. Granted, they're not only meant to just be picked up at a moment's notice, but all right, take a deep breath and let's go. One life. You'd think, what's his name? You'd think Leatherback, right? Nope. Got Ground Chuck and Dirtbag. I don't know which one's which. Because both involve the ground and dirt, and one of them is a gopher. For woodchuck, I don't fully know. I don't know what he is. All I know is he's a buff scavenger guy. Likes digging. I'm gonna say gopher. No, he's probably a woodchuck. Yeah, but also then look, damage this guy. That's ground chuck. I'm damaging the bowl, and apparently that's ground chuck, which means this one is dirtbag. Which one, hilarious name. Two, there's just so much confusion, and I think they partnered them up specifically because they knew it would cause confusion. And we're down. Oh, whoops. Oh, all right. Well, not gonna replay that because we're gonna go back to the character selection and choose the next one. Also, the levels are okay, chill, and gnarly, which I find hilarious. These are all based off of actual how they looked in shows. I don't know about this one though. I believe this one's based off of the original live action where it was a suit. But look at these happy guys. Also, side note, my dad is a huge Michelangelo fan. He thinks that this one is completely true to the original. Also, I believe they're the same voice actors, but again, have no idea. And his little emote is whatever this is. Like, there's just so much personality put into the game. I'm not gonna lie, it looks like a Peanuts dance. I think is what they're going for. He also says party dude. Like, how can these guys be threatening? They're just chilling playing their Game Boy Color. These guys are just working their 9 to 5, and one of them isn't even actually doing anything. They're just typing on their non-working computer. No, there isn't even a computer there. I think they just like how the keys work. And this one doesn't even have a keyboard. They're just typing away at nothing. Like these ones are just using wooden spoons as weapons. They aren't great. They wouldn't be great weapons, but I think they'd work somewhat. So tell me this jump rope looks exactly like the weapon the other guy was using. I don't. Either way, it's a great game with a lot of heart put into it. Anyways, back to hitting these guys with a stick connected to another stick with a via string or rope. I can't tell. I think it's a rope. Some iterations is a chain, but I don't really know how nunchucks work. I do remember hearing from somewhere, I believe it was game theory, or no, film theory, that a nunchuck is able to deliver the force of a bullet if used properly, which is horrifying, especially in the fact that I had nunchucks when I was a kid, when I was little. I was like 5, I wanna say, 5 or 7. No, I'm not saying it. So that's mildly concerning. A side note, the head dive he does is hilarious. Leo, he did a kick. Mikey, he does Michelangelo's just head dive. Playing a Super Smash Bros. Luigi, and it works with his character though. The fact it's so stupid but works so well means the creators of this game really cared for how this game turned out. Yeah, if this was a review, I'd have nothing but good things to say about this. His little finishing thing is just jumping for joy because he's a happy guy. He just kind of talks about he's just jumping over his body though. Big Apple 3 p.m. My one wondering is if these levels are based off of like actual episodes in the OG series. Does Mikey make a different comment? Hey, who turned out the lights? Which again works so well with just how goofy Mikey is. Which that's what Mikey is. He's just the comic relief. He's the goofy one. Because you can hurt him with the cones. All right, I know what I'm gonna do. Try to hit one with the cone. I'm going to take. Can I take one down? Okay, the cone is against the wall now. Take one down mostly with a cone though. Oh. Oh no, I'm surrounded. However, will I solve this? Headbutt. Also, obviously, you can't hear it, but when he does his super, he says party favors for every punk, which is just hilarious. TV, Jules, Tori, Rules Silver Cash. Got somehow he's on every broadcasting thing. Your broadcasting station for some reason. All right, second boss. Not starting this off well. You know what? Alright, I believe we just found a way to take down Rocksteady easier. Oh, also in the background is just, like, of I wanna say rock music, but, like, arcade rock, if that makes sense? The arcade style rock of just the TMNT music. We can get this off, party on 'em, and then jump for joy. Also, Splinter just looks so cool. Also, kind of funny that if you get run over as them, they just, like, get flattened. It just looks so goofy. Like, phase two. Doing a lot better than with Leo. Wait, am I able to just do the jump? I can, but not twice in a row. Okay, good to know. I gotta stop running into him. And then the little jump for joy. Nope. Oh, now it's getting difficult. For a good amount of these enemies, if you just survive them, you can pass, like with the archers. Except for further levels, I think. What I'm wondering is who like lassos Rocksteady because neither of the bosses are shown with one. So Ooh. Wait, are they? No, I do think that Dirtbag is shown with like a rope. That's how he enters. But actually, never mind. Okay. With the crocodiles, you'd think it'd be Leatherhead. Don't they enter with? Okay, yeah, so they do have a rope. Round Chuck and Dirtbag. Are they an actual duo in the show? Just fell into Dirtbag's burrow. All right. If I do die, I think it'd be better to turn up the difficulty level because this actually, I don't know. Would it be more entertaining if? All right, so that one is Dirtbag. And why is this one named Ground Chuck? Nothing to do with woodchucks, as far as I can tell. The mechanical bull, which I okay, that's actually kind of funny. He's a robot bull, it's a mechanical bull. Okay, I don't know if that's an intended joke, but it's in there. I wouldn't take it out of the possibilities. So everyone, my mic turned off for some reason. All right. As I was, I'm basically recap. I said this is the best TMNT turtle. Argue with me over in the comments. I just like him. 2, that this skin is based off of the Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series. And that each turtle in it is based off of a different species of turtle. Raphael is a snapping turtle, which you can tell basically purely by size. Donatello is a soft-shelled turtle, and Michelangelo is a painted turtle. And I don't have any idea what Leo is. All right. His emote is just disrespectful, which again works so well for the character. Raph in the theme song, it's literally Raphael's cool but crude. I'm gonna try to take him down with the cone of power. All right, we were actually able to take down an enemy with it. That's great. All right, so Okay, that's a sick combo. All right. Looks like we ended with Raphael. All right. I know I said to unless we run out or beat the game, but I think we're gonna end stream now. It's getting a little tired. I will definitely make it part 2 in the future. Signing out. Deuces.